So Joe Biden, Xi Jinping summit is something that we Japanese were paying attention to. From my point of view, the US and China have been in war, especially after Trump administration, because America was fighting against terrorism, but now America has shifted the policy to fight against China. Biden said, and I quote, "I don't think that there's any imminent attempt on the part of China to invade Taiwan." And at the same time, back in October, US Secretary Blinken said, and I quote, "China is pursuing a unification with Taiwan on a much faster timeline." So I don't know if they are contradicting or they are saying the same thing, but either way, Biden, even though he doesn't think that anything imminent is happening from China, he is sending Blinken to China. So I'm curious of what's going to happen. Xi Jinping said that Taiwan remains the core of China's core interests. And he also said Taiwan is the first red line in US-China relations that be crossed. So to me, China is leveling up about Taiwan. And the US is just, nothing is imminent. So that contrast was a little shocking to me. Joe Biden is very soft. He kind of mumbles and his policies aren't clear. And I can't even tell if it's strategic or not. And often his claim, especially regarding Taiwan, he says the U.S. will defend Taiwan, but the White House says no, it hasn't changed. It's one China, and we receive them confusing message too, and we get confused.
We agree with the one China policy. We signed on to it, and all the attendant agreements made from there.
Around here, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and even Australia, and of course the US, we are all cooperating together, but so are China. China and Russia, they tour together around the airspace around Japan, or they do exercises together in the sea. You have to see the big picture that they're alliance against another alliance. So if you picture the world map, especially the Asia, there's China, and right next to it, in the south, there's Taiwan, and just a little above that, there's our islands called Senkaku Islands, and that's where China keeps invading. They come into the waters around our territories every day, and they do that to make it seem like they own the place. They want to take over. So China is gradually just coming towards the Pacific Ocean. There's another ocean between Japan and China, but then after Taiwan and then Japan, and then they can go into the Pacific Ocean, and then it's Guam, Hawaii, and America. So they are just trying to expand and come out to the sea, and the first step is take Taiwan, and then Senkaku Islands, Okinawa, Japan, and then Guam, Hawaii, America. So that's the order, and that is happening. So I really hope that American people understand the gradual expansionism coming from China.